Hi friend, my name is Abhimanyu Bhattacharjee and as you all know I'm a booktuber and I'm making video on this book. The name of this book is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. And friends, as I always say, this book is this long and I cannot make this full book in one video. So what I'm doing is that I'm making each and every topic on each and every video so you can understand it in a better way. And friends, what I'm doing is that I'm giving number to each and every video. So if you come sequence wise 1, 2, 3, 4, you will understand it in a better way. Apart from seeing 18 video, 20 video, 43 video, there is quite possibility that you get confused friends, okay? And friends, if you have any doubt, you can directly ask me in the comment section because I do see the comments and I give answer to each and every comments, friends. Okay. And friends, you can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Abhimanyu Bhattacharjee 1906. So I will spell it for you, friends. Okay. It's ABHIMANYUBHATTACHARJ1906. And friends, before proceeding further, I would like to tell you do subscribe my channel, like the video, press the bell icon. So whenever I update a new video, you'll get the notification, friends. Okay. So friends, in our last video, I have covered the topic called the meaning of absent. No, in the last video, I have covered the topic called subjective faith and what it means. This topic I have covered. And friends, in our today's video, I'm going to cover the topic called the meaning of absent treatment. This topic I'm going to cover, friends. Okay. And friends, this is 54th number video, and the topic is the meaning of absent treatment. So let us see what the author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic, friends. Okay. Suppose you learned that your mother was sick in New York City and you lived in Los Angeles. So, your author Joseph Murphy is trying to make us understand by an example. Suppose we are in a New York City and our mother is sick in the city called Los Angeles. Your mother would not be physically present where you are. So, your author Joseph Murphy is telling our mother is not going to be present physically at that place where we are, but you could pray for her. It is the Father within which doth the work. So, but we can pray for our mother, and it is the Father within us which is going to do the work. So, this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic, friends. Okay, the creative law of mind, subconscious mind, serves you, and you will do the work. So, the author Joseph Murphy is telling the creative law of our subconscious mind works for us, and the work is going to be happen, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. It responds to you in its response to you is automatic. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling the response to us is completely automatic. Your treatment is for the purpose of inducing an inner realization of health and harmony in your mentality. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling the treatment is of the introducing the harm for introducing the including harmony and health, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. This inner realization acting through the subconscious mind operate through the mother subconscious mind as there is but one creative mind. So, author Joseph Murphy is telling the inner realization acting through which happens through the subconscious mind, that is the creative subconscious mind, that is the mother subconscious mind, and that is the universal mind which is connected with each and every person, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. Your thought of health, vitality, and perfection operate through the one universal subjective mind. So, your author Joseph Murphy is telling our thought through health, vitality, and perfection, which operate through the universal subjective mind, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic, and set a law in motion on a subjective side of life. So it also sets a law of a motion of a subjective sides in our life, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic, which manifests through her body as a healing. So in this way our mother's body will be healed by the way and the process of healing, although we are not in the Los Angeles where our mother is, although we are in New York City. By sitting in New York City we can heal our mother who is in Los Angeles city, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is trying to make us understand in this topic. In the mind principle there is no time or space. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling in the mind principle there is no time or there is no space, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. It is the same mind that operates through your mother no matter where she may be. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling it is the same mind which is called the universal mind, which operates towards our mother and from us also, which is the connection between we and our mother and also the world, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to making trying to make us understand in this topic, friends. Okay, and telling us in this video in this topic. in reality, there is no absent treatment as opposed to the present treatment, for the universal mind is omnipresent. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling, in reality there is no such thing called treatment, because the universal mind is omnipresent in each and every place. It is with us also, it is with our mother also, and it is in the full universe also, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. You do not try to send out thought or hold a thought. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling, we should not try to never send a thought or hold a thought. Your treatment is a conscious movement of thought as you become conscious of the quality of the health and well-being and relaxation. So the author Joseph Murphy is telling, our treatment is a movement of the conscious thought. As consciously we will feel good for a certain person, or we will give healing energy, automatically that healing quality and the consciousness will convert and get into reality, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. This quality will be restructured in the experience of your mother, and a result will follow. So in this way, this quality will be restructured in our mother, and the result will be followed, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. The following is a perfect example of what is called absent treatment. So, author Joseph Murphy is telling, the following is a perfect example of what is called the absent treatment. Recently, a listener of our radio program in Los Angeles prayed as follows for her mother in New York who had a coronary thrombosis. So, author Joseph Murphy is telling, recently in a radio program, a person whose mother was in New York and he was in Los Angeles. So, he prayed for a mother who had a coronary thrombosis. So, his mother was in New York and he was in Los Angeles, friends. Okay. The healing presence is right where my mother is. So, your author Joseph Murphy is telling that healing presence is completely right where my mother is. Her bodily condition is but a reflection of her thought life like shadow on the screen. So, your author Joseph Murphy is telling is basically a prayer, friends. Okay, her bodily condition is like a reflection of her thought like a shadow and the cast over the screen, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. I know that in order to change the images on the screen, I must change the projection reel. So, your author Joseph Murphy is telling that he knows that in order to change the images on the screen, he need to change the projection reel. My mind is a projection reel, and I now project in my own mind the images of wholesome harmony and perfect health for my mother. So, your author Joseph Murphy is telling that my mind is a completely projection reel. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling the image of wholeness, harmony, and the perfect health for the mother. So up to the moment he we doesn't change the projection reel. So we need to change the projection reel, and we need to pray about the wholeness, harmony, and the perfect health of my mother. So in that way, this blessing can be reached to the mother who is sitting in New York from Los Angeles. So friend, this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic, friends. Okay. The infinite healing presence which create my mother's body and all her organs is now saturating every atom of her being, and a river of peace flow through every cell of her body. So, author Joseph Murphy is telling that the every atom saturating the from the my mother's body by the river, and is flowing the peace by each and every cells and tissues from the body. So this is basically a prayer, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. The doctor are divinely guided and directed, and whoever touches my mother is guided to do the right thing. So here, author Joseph Murphy is telling that the doctors are are with divinity, and whosoever touches my mother and is guided with the right thing, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. I know that disease has no ultimate reality. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling that I know that disease have no ultimate reality. If it had, no one could be healed. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling if it had, then nobody would be able to be healed, friends. Okay, if a person got disease, then he would be in a completely in a process of a disease. But if a person is getting healed, that means there is no future of disease, and every disease can be healed, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. I now align myself with the infinity principle of love and life. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling now he is trying to align himself with the infinity principle of love and life. And I know and decrease that harmony, health, and peace are now being expressed in my mother's body. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling that I now reveal, express that each and every and harmonious feeling has been my expressed in my mother's body, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. She prayed in the above manner several times daily. So, the author Joseph Murphy is telling that she prayed in this manner by sitting in Los Angeles, in New York, for her mother several times daily. And her mother had almost remarkable recovery after a few days, much to the amazement of her specialist. So, after a few days, her mother was completely well by the amazement of her specialty, friends. Okay, specialist. So, this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. He complimented her on her great faith in the power of God. So here he complimented her on the great faith of the power of the God, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. The conclusion arrived at in the daughter's mind set the creative law of mind in motion on subjective side of the life. So, here author Joseph Murphy is telling the conclusion which arose in the daughter's mind was to set the creative law and in the daily motion of the subjective side, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic, which manifested itself through her mother's body as a perfect health and harmony. So, in this way, it manifested through her mother's body in a perfect health and harmony. What is what the daughter felt as true about her mother was simultaneously restructured in the experiencing of her mother. So, he also Joseph Murphy is telling whatever daughter felt true as about her mother was simultaneously restructured in the experience of her mother, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. So, friends, in our last in our today's video, I have covered the topic called the meaning of absent treatment. This topic I have covered, friends. Okay, and in our next video, I'm going to cover the topic, this topic called re, uh, reasoning the kinetic action of the subconscious mind. This reasoning the kinetic action of the subconscious mind, friends. Okay, so friends, this topic came to an end, and I'll be meeting you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care. I will be meeting you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care, friends. Okay.